special occasion after all.
Yes, we are celebrating Indian New Year festival today.
Yes, and today also happens to be Navami, the day Lord Ram was born. And part of the celebrations in India include people coming together to celebrate a dramatized version of Ramayana, an epic based on the life of Lord Ram.
Oh, that's exciting. Lord Ram was born today. But I have always wondered, what's in the name Ramayana?
Good question, Vachika. So the name Ramayana consists of two words. Rama, our divine hero, and yana, meaning movement. So Ramayana is the movement of ideals into our lives.
Oh, wow, that's exciting. So tell me, where did the journey of Lord Ram start? Where did it all begin?
It all began in the beautiful city of Ayodhya, the capital of ocean. The city boasted palaces with precious stones, well-planned streets, and thriving international trade. King Dashrath, a wise and powerful ruler, ensured his people lived happy, righteous lives, supported by his ministers, including the virtuous sage Guru Vasishtha. King Dashrath had three queens, Kaushalya, Kaikeyi, and Sumitra. Everything was perfect in Dashrath's world, except he did not have any children. Guru Vasishtha, his chief counselor, advised the king to perform a putra kameshti yagna, an offering of carefully selected ingredients to the holy fire.
अथ पञ्चदशः सर्गः मेधावी तु ततो ध्यात्वा स किञ्चिदिददुत्तरम् लब्धसंज्ञस्ततस्तं तु वेदज्ञो नृपमब्रवीत् इष्टिं तेऽहं करिष्यामि पुत्रीयां पुत्रकारणात् अथर्वशिरसि प्रोक्तैर्मन्त्रैः सिद्धां विधानतः ततः प्राक्रमदिष्टिं तां पुत्रीयां पुत्रकारणात् जुहावाग्नौ च तेजस्वी मन्त्रदृष्टेन कर्मणा ततो देवाः स गन्धर्वाः सिद्धाश्च परवर्षयः भागप्रतिग्रहार्थं वै समवेदा यथाविधि
Dashrath followed Guru Vasishtha's advice and And to his surprise, a deity appeared from the holy fire with a pot of porridge, which the king then offered to his 3 wives.
But Vachak, since Ramayana is considered our itihas, our ancestral history, then how is it possible for a being to appear from a holy fire?
Good question, Vachika. Let us look at the definition of itihas. Dharmartha kama mokshana upadesha samanvitam purva vrittam katha yuktam itihasam prachakshate. Any worthy pursuit towards dharma, artha, kama and moksha, the 4 pillars of Sanatan Dharma, purva vritam, which is told as a series of factual events, katha yuktam, retold as a story format, itihasam prachakshate, is known as itihas. So Ramayana is a series of factual events retold as a story format. Sage Valmiki, who wrote the Ramayana, used the story format as embellishments to make the story more engaging for the readers. So in this yagna, the embellishment part or the katha yuktam part is a deity appearing out of the holy fire. But the factual part or the purva vrittam part is during the yagna, a special herbal formulation was created which when consumed assisted with conception.
Oh, that's interesting. So, what happens next?
Well, we shall see now.
कौशल्यानंदन का नाम केवल 2 अक्षर है, किंतु इतना महान कि अनंत ब्रह्मांड उसमें समा जाए। अखिल विश्व को आनंद देने वाले सुखधाम का नाम राम।
स्वागत
month of Chaitra, Queen Kekai gave birth to Bharat, while Queen Sumitra gave birth to the twins Lakshman and Shatru.
Wow, what a celebration! The joy, the music, the streets of Ayodhya were filled with devotion. It's hard to imagine anything more beautiful. But while his birth was divine, surely his qualities would have come from his parents, right?
Yes, both King Dashrath and Queen Kaushalya were the embodiments of dharma, righteousness, and instilled these qualities in Rama and all his three brothers. Yet, at the tender age of 7, they were sent away from the comforts of the royal palace to a gurukul to seek formal education under the guidance of Guru Vasishtha. Princes and students received holistic learning in a peaceful natural setting. Rama and his brothers studied the Vedas, scriptures, and mastered warfare, weaponry, and strategy. Under Guru Vasishtha's guidance, they were instilled with virtues like self-control, discipline, humility, and respect. This well-rounded education shaped them into skilled warriors, scholars, and virtuous individuals, embodying the ideals of dharma and integrity that upheld society. What would you do if I offered you this apple?
Oh, that's a juicy royal gala. I would eat it happily.
And?
And I would offer my prayers to Mother Nature, thanking her for her bountiful mercy.
Very good, Vachika. In the Gurukul, the students were also encouraged to sponsor another apple for someone who was less privileged and instill the values of humility, kindness, and empathy. They were also taught to live in sync with nature, and part of the routine included Well, yes, at first. However, everything in Gurukul was done joyfully. Nothing was treated as a burden. Waking up early in the morning helped cultivate a sense of focus and purpose for each of the students, and most importantly, every task was done as a leela, a divine play. When Lord Rama was just 16, the great sage Vishwamitra came to King Dashrath's court. The sage needed help protecting his sacred yagna from two fierce demons, Marich and Subahu. King Dashrath was reluctant at first, hesitant to send his young son on such a perilous mission. But upon the wise counsel of Guru Vashishta, he agreed, and Lakshman joined his brother Raam on the journey. Before they set off, Guru Vishwamitra taught them two powerful mantras, Bala and Adibala, which would grant them the strength to overcome hunger, thirst, and fatigue during their quest. The brothers also received guidance on how to use powerful mystical weapons.
Bhargo devasya dhimani, dhiyo yo na
unwavering courage, Lord Rama took aim with his bow. With a single arrow, he sent Marich flying far into the sea, but he escaped. With another arrow, he slayed Subahu, thereby protecting the yagna and securing the victory.
Master, I don't get it. First there was a deity from the holy fire, and now there are demons. Who are they?
Good question, Vachika. The demons are not a separate species of scary creatures. They are those beings who have given in to the negative impulses of greed, cruelty, and arrogance. So the Ramayana teaches us that it is your actions and your behavior that define whether you are a demon or a deity. The real Ramayana battle is within us. After the 10-day yagna, Guru Vishwamitra was invited to conduct a special yagna for a swayamvara by the king of Mithila, King Janak. Both Raam and Lakshman were requested to accompany their Guru on this journey, to which they agreed. King of Mithila, Raja Janak, had decided to hold a swayamvara for his beautiful daughter Sita. Swayamvara is an ancient Indian ceremony where the princess had the liberty to choose her lifelong partner. In order to marry Sita, a prince or a king had to lift the great bow of Shiva and string it. Janak was filled with disappointment. Lakshmana, noticing the king's distress, rose up to console King Janak and reassured him that his brother Ram would succeed and requested him to make an attempt. The bow, a light seemed to shimmer from him. He grasped the great bow with one hand, easily lifted it up and strung it. But when he tried to draw the bow, it broke. Like the perfect ending, but this is just the beginning, the origin of Lord Ram's glory. What awaits ahead is a tale of divine trials, profound sacrifices, and battles against unimaginable forces. So stay with us as we embark on the next chapter of the epic this Diwali, the 25th of October 2025, where the true strength of dharma will be tested and Lord Ram will shine even brighter. And produced by Vibhuti and Vinamra Gupta of Vibhuti Art Studio. Casting and backstage coordination by Disha Bosmia. Without her back-end support, this couldn't have been possible. Props, Disha Bosmia. Jainam Shah as Raamleela, Vihan and Vedant Chanda, Vishwa Gaike, Arav Bosnia, Ayan Shaknapuram, Manish Vinod, Veer Patel and Yash Sharma as the students at the Gurukul. They've all worked really hard. Piyush Pancholi ji as Guru Vishwamitra, Siddharth Shah as Prabhu Ram, Devansh Bosnia as Lakshman, Rahul Gupta as Subahu, Parveen Sharma